Okay, welcome back everyone. It has been a few weeks since my last video, and the reason for that is these bedroom videos take so long to edit. I never realized it was going to take that long. So I've been trying to cut down the final video for a couple of weeks now, and it's currently sitting at 5.5 hours still. So I'm at that point where I'm trying to decide, like, do I include lots of little details and have a longer video and show you guys exactly how everything came together? Or do I just show you guys snapshots and have a much shorter video? So that's where I'm sort of stuck. Still working on cutting it all down, but I will get there eventually. I think next time when I do these home videos, I should probably have a whole bunch of other videos stored up to post in the meantime while I'm doing all that editing, which is why I'm here now. So I have been wanting to do a beauty routine video for a couple of months now because you guys started requesting it a couple of months ago. At the beginning of the year, I'm the kind of person that's like, I'm starting this year off right, I'm wearing full face of makeup every day, like I'm gonna do this every day this year. And then by the end of the year, like now for example, I do not remember the last time I wore a full face of makeup. So here I am, no makeup, nothing on, hair is gross. I've just gone and done a little cardio sesh, and this is pretty much how I start every morning. I get up, do some work. Once the kids get up, I'll go and make their breakfast, do a quick cardio session, and then that's when I can sort of take some time, a short period of time, but a period of time where I can quickly get myself ready. So this is gonna be like my daily beauty routine. Obviously I have a weekly beauty routine as well, which I try to do every week. But today I'll just do the daily. At the moment, it's not very full on. So if you're looking for something that's like very quick and simple, then this place is the place to be, because my beauty routine at this point is fairly minimal, but it's working for me. At the moment here in Australia, it is literally on fire. To put it all into perspective how on fire Australia is at the moment, when there were those terrible Amazon fires, when we lost a good portion of the Amazon forest, there was almost 100, I think just over 90,000 hectares that was burned, which is horrible. Here in Australia at the moment, about a week and a half ago, it was 1.3 million hectares that had been burned. So I expect that that figure would be a lot higher now because it doesn't show any sign of stopping. But as a result of all these terrible fires that have been happening, the air has been really, really dry. So despite the fact that I'm not wearing makeup, I have been trying to keep up with putting something on my skin to try and hydrate it all. And this year in general, I have been trying to focus more on skincare. So first up, I'm gonna jump in the shower because that is the thing that I do every single morning after I've had a quick workout. Aside from the fact that, you know, I get sweaty when I'm working out, getting in the shower just makes you feel like a whole lot more ready for the day, I find. So that is always the first thing that I do. Sorry, I'm just trying to, that's probably not a good idea. I can't position you guys there because I'm gonna be getting in the shower. Just give me a moment. Okay, that works. All right, so in terms of body wash, the one that I'm using at the moment is the Glow Lab Amber and Sage body wash. It is the nicest smell, like honestly. You just grab it from Woolworths. I think it's like $9. But yeah, the smell of it is like, oh, I really, really like it. So I've been using that. This is just like a quick rinse really, because I often go out and do a walk in the day, but yeah, it's sort of hard when it comes to showers and feeling fresh, because obviously I work out in the morning and then we'll go and walk the kids to school, and I don't want to go to school without having had a shower. Like I want to feel fresh, but at the same time, like I'm just going to need to have a shower again afterwards. So I will just have a rinse in the morning. Today, I do need to wash my hair. So since I have been a little more active throughout the day and it has been a lot more hot and there's been a lot more smoke in the air, I've been washing my hair a lot more regularly, and it doesn't make sense to do it before I go out on a walk, but we have got an event later on tonight, so I want to make sure that I have clean and fresh hair for that. By the way, so the shampoo that I've just used is the Kristen S Extra Gentle Shampoo. I heard a lot of things about this. It didn't come out in Australia until I think October, whereas I think in the US it's been making waves over there. Kristen S is like a celebrity hairstylist and has released her own range of products. So I'm about halfway down through this bottle and it has been so good. The smell of it, like the way it makes my hair feel afterwards, it's just really, really nice. I feel like I need something that's not too harsh, otherwise I will get dry scalp. And then I've got the extra gentle conditioner that I'm going to pop in. She also has one called the One Purple Conditioner, which I've been using as like a toner for these blonde ends, but I only use it like once every second wash, if that makes sense, because I don't want to wind up with purple hair. So my conditioner is one that I usually try to put in and then leave it sit for a couple of minutes. There are days even where, like, if I am gonna go out and do like another big walk and then come home, I will put my hair up in a bun while the conditioner's in there, and then go for my walk and then come back and have a quick rinse and wash it out. So I've got it in for a couple of hours, and that makes your hair so beautiful and super smooth. Just gonna stand around for a little minute and just let it massage in. Oh, it already feels so soft and smooth, and the smell. Okay, time to get out and do some face. So the next step that I'm going to be doing, this is not one that I'm doing every single day, but I have been doing more lately. So I don't know if you guys have heard of the brand Teamy before, but they do teas and things, and they reached out to me recently to see if I wanted to do a collaboration, and I do have some tea-based skincare products at the moment, and I was like, yes, like I'm wanting to get out there and try more skincare products. So one of the things that they ended up sending me out was the Detox mask. I have actually used it before. I just like keeping things in the boxes. I don't know if you guys are like that. And it's got matcha, lemongrass, and bentonite clay in it. And they actually sent me an email that tells you all of the things that it does. It's been formulated as a natural detoxifying mask to rid pores of impurities while replenishing the skin with necessary superfood ingredients. And I have used this a couple of times already. So I got it about 2 weeks ago, and we actually go to the beach every weekend. And the week before, I forgot to put sunscreen on my face and on my like shoulders, and I'll show you guys. Like, look how much I'm peeling already. You can see my tan line. Like, it was not good. And I don't know how I managed to forget, but I just did. Like, I had the kids covered, but me, not so much. So what I did when I got home was I tried this mask for the first time, and my God, like, it was so, so nice. So what I do is it looks like I haven't been used it, but you can see I've had a brush in there. You don't have to use that much, which is really nice. And it's just like, I don't know if you can see, like a really, really nice, it's like the consistency, it's like the thickness of, say, like a moisturizer. Like or like a mud. Like it's a really, really nice texture. And so what I was just doing is just brushing it onto my skin like this. It has a very strong lemongrass scent, by the way. Like, not very strong, but like, the scent reminds me of like when you go to a day spa. Like, it's a really clean, sort of fresh smell. It smells expensive. Like, I hate to say that because it sounds like an ad read or something, but it just smells really nice. And when it goes on, I haven't been keeping it in a fridge. I'm probably supposed to, because I know that Teamy does stock beauty fridges. But just having been in the cupboard, going on my skin, it's such a nice cooling sensation. Some people just like to do like the T-zone when it comes to masks, but personally, like, I kind of like going in with a full like Jim Carrey mask type vibe. Go in there, why not? Beautiful. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, oh, I missed my nose. There we go. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this set for about 15 minutes. Once it does go on, by the way, it sort of goes on really cool, and then you sort of start to feel it now that I've sort of stopped applying it all. It's not necessarily a hot feeling. Maybe it is. It's like it's a warming sensation, but not uncomfortable, just like you feel like something's activating. Does that make sense? Like, it's sort of like a fizzy kind of like feeling. So what I'm going to do is sort my hair out. To be honest, I've not been doing much with my hair. I never really have, but this one is the Kristen S Blow Dry Mist. It doesn't say on the bottle that it's a heat protectant, but I checked their website, and even Kristen S said on her website that it actually is a heat protectant. So I just go through while it's wet and pop a few pumps over the hair. Now that I've got that on, I'm just gonna give myself about 15 minutes, run around the house and do a few chores, and then I'll zip back to get this mask off. Okay, so I feel like I can't talk. Can't open my mouth because it's gone nice and tight. So about 15 minutes has passed, and I could probably let it dry a little bit longer. Like you can see, I could touch this part here and it's not like wet, but it's a bit thicker in that area, so it could probably do with a bit more drying, but I'm gonna wash it off now. If I go in nice and close, you'll see see the outside of my cheek there, like it has gone so firm. So I'm feeling like a really nice tight sensation. So what I have been doing to get this off is just go in with one of my little white face cloths. Nobody freak out, like these bleach up really nicely, but see that coming off? You would not believe that that would come out, but it does really well, so just another bonus. You also might have noticed that I didn't do a cleanse or anything like that before putting my mask on, because obviously a mask in itself is quite cleansing. But before I put makeup on in general, I don't really cleanse because I do that at night. And I'm not one, like I said, to get really oily skin. I've never really had an issue with that, or you know, redness, breakouts, nothing like that, which is very fortunate, I'll admit that, but I do tend to get a bit of dryness here and there, like at the moment, particularly because of all the fires that we've had, and because of the fact that I forgot to wear my sunscreen the other day. So the sensation that I've gotten when I take this mask off has been so damn beautiful, and we are done. So in terms of the feeling, I definitely feel like I feel cooler because I have just put a cool cloth over my face. It feels fresh, it feels clean. I feel like my skin is tighter. I feel like that feeling of tiredness or feeling like I've got bags under my eyes in the morning, that just strips that away. I feel a lot more glowy. I don't know if that's apparent to you guys or like how well you can see my skin. This is not the most attractive look on my face, I apologize. But it's looking very clear, very fresh, and I just personally really like that feeling. So this is not something which would be part of my daily makeup or my daily beauty routine, but originally when I got it, I thought, oh, that would be something to incorporate into my weekly routine. However, when I look at the instructions, it does say that you can use from 1 to 4 times weekly. So maybe doing it like every few days or the days that you wash your hair is totally okay, and the feeling you get from it is like that really nice fresh feeling, which stands to reason. Like, I have always been a big believer in treating dry skin and sunburns with tea bags. That was always like an old, like something that my grandma passed down. I don't know if that's something you guys have done before, but to boil tea bags and put them in the refrigerator or the freezer and then take them out and put that on like the dry or burnt area, it does wonders. So when Teamy told me that they did have like a tea-based face mask and tea-based facial products, I was like, hell yeah, because I know that I believe in it. I know that I've used tea for my skin before. And the second product that they did send me is the Repair Tea Infused Oil. Now, I have been using this multiple times a day, every day. I'm not even joking. It doesn't look like I've used much because you only need the tiniest little bit, but it is so nice. So it has that chamomile scent, which is really nice before you go to bed. I feel like it's a really soothing, it's like lavender, you know, like a really soothing product. And you can see that it's got the little chamomile, oh my gosh, such a beauty vlogger. It's got the little chamomile buds in it, and then that really nice rich colored oil. Our tea infused facial oil is made with 100% pure plant extracts and contains natural mineral ingredients, no harmful fillers, preservatives or chemicals added. This chamomile infused facial oil is perfect for all skin types and will help repair damaged skin issues such as dark spots, age spots, redness, inflammation, eczema, rosacea, psoriasis by applying daily. So I don't really have a lot of those issues other than having the dryness and having obviously a bit of redness that came with my sunburn, but I've still been using it every day, and like honestly I've still been getting results from it. Like I still feel like it's doing wonders for my skin, particularly with what the weather is like at the moment. And the benefits of the Repair Facial Oil is that it helps to fade dark spots, eliminate acne scars and fight breakouts. It helps tighten pores and slows down the aging process, repairs sun damaged skin, there we go, protects the skin from free radical damage, accelerates cell and tissue regeneration. It brightens skin complexion to give you the glow you've always wanted. So it definitely, for me, obviously I haven't been using it for that long to be able to vouch for all of the other things that it does, but I have found that it does give me a really nice glow. I mean, it's an oil, but I feel like it gives me a day-long glow, and I'll show you guys in a minute. So I'm just gonna get, like I said, the tiniest little bit, and just, I like to put in my T-zone areas. So up here, and then under here, and under here. And then quickly, before it rolls off my face, is probably not the way to do it, but this is the way I do it. And then use my quartz roller to just massage it into the skin. I have to admit, there are a few other products on the Teamy website that I was hoping that they would send me, which they didn't. They only sent me the 2, and I really wanted to try a few of their other little things. Like they've got, I think 2 more oils that I really wanted to try, and I was hoping that they would send me like everything, and they didn't. Fair enough though, because I was only reviewing these 2, but I've been really happy with them so far. So if you guys are looking for a nice skincare product, then maybe give it a try, especially, you know, it's that time of year where you're sort of getting tired, and then there's Christmas and there's all the events and everything, so it's easy to run ourselves into the ground, and spending a little bit of extra time on your skincare routine can make all the difference. Okay, so roll that in, and I usually just like to bring any excess down the neck as well. They say that the first thing that ages is your neck, so I'm trying to like be mindful of that and trying to look after my neck as well. But there you go. So obviously I've just put an oil on, so I'm gonna have that natural glow, but I will update you guys throughout the day with how that's going. So those 2 products that I've showed you are 100% clean. They're made in small batches, they're cruelty free, so it's one of those ones where like you're using and they have great results on your skin, but also you know that you're being ethical in your skincare choices as well, which is really nice. Moving on, I'm actually not going to apply a day cream to my skin. I was applying a day cream, and I was in a really good routine of applying a day cream, but with the current heat, I'm finding that it just suffocates my skin, and the same thing is happening with makeup. It just suffocates me. It makes my skin sweat more. Applying the oil to my skin has been doing the same thing. Like it's been keeping my skin hydrated, moisturized. However, it is a whole lot more breathable. So it completely eliminates the need for that moisturizer, or at least I think it does. I'm no skincare guru, but I've been finding that it's been doing the same job. So bit of a 2-in-1 there. Anyway, so my hair currently is actually drying really, really fast. That's what this Kristen S product does. It's designed to help dry your hair really quickly. So what I'm gonna do is just quickly brush my teeth, which I could have done before while I was in the shower, but you know, so long as I show you the things that I do every day, it doesn't necessarily have to be the same order. I'll go through with my electric toothbrush, which I've been using for like 4 or 5 years now. Okay, and then of course go in for the floss. I actually have a couple of composite veneers on my teeth, which means that I have to take that extra precaution when I am flossing my teeth, because they're sort of unnatural contours, so they're a bit more susceptible to getting little pieces sort of stuck in there. Or at least that's what my dentist said, and I've never really noticed it myself, but maybe that's because I've been really careful with making sure that I floss them all the time. Did that make any sense? I'm not gonna really do much makeup right now because I am literally going out for a walk, but the little things that I do make sure that I'm doing every single morning before I head out is just clean my brows up a little bit. The other thing that I like to do is just whip on a little bit of mascara just to give myself, I don't know, that awake look when I head out to do school run or whatever, like just so I'm looking a little bit fresh for the day, and it makes me feel a lot more alive and awake. So, and then the other thing that I will do sometimes as well is just go over with like a fluffy blending brush and just put a little bit of bronzer or something in the creases just to deepen my eyes a little bit. I feel like it just makes me look a little bit more awake. For some reason or another, my eyes, they do tend to be naturally quite dark in there anyway. So I feel like today, I don't know what it is, but my eyes do look darker in there. I swear I haven't got any product on. I'm just gonna try and get away with my eyes as is for now. So quickly before I head out of the house, I'll just throw my hair up, do a quick part, and just smooth my hair into a little nana bun. I live for the low buns. Me, Heidi and Louie live for these low buns because they're easy, they're comfy, they don't put stress on your head and wind up giving you hair tie headaches. I do feel like I look like a nana though, but oh well. I will embrace the nana. Lastly, I put on my Rexona. This is the Cotton Dry scent, and oh my gosh, whew, it is such a nice, it just smells like linen, like freshly washed linen, which is my favorite scent to smell like. I just love like when you walk past someone and they smell like soapy, like cleanliness. That probably sounds crazy, but if you've ever smelt this, you'll understand why. And I also like this deodorant just in terms of like the performance and not getting like your white marks and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just gonna pop on some clothes. I've just got some bike pants and a top, and I'll touch base with you guys again to show you the second part of my beauty routine. I might add a little bit more makeup on, not a whole lot, but a little bit more to go out, do my hair, and then obviously tonight I'll show you guys the process of removing it all. Touch base soon. Okay, hang on, I think my boys are about to fight. Archie and Louie, no fighting, okay? Archie, make sure you give Louie's piggy back. Okay, time for me to get ready. So I've just run out and done Dancing Run with Heidi. I did a little walk while I was there, so I'm a little bit, you can sort of still see the bit of pinkness in my cheeks, and I have just had a rinse. So I went and got a bit of water up in my face and just wiped that all off and rinsed my whole body off. So even though I sort of have just rinsed my face, you can still see that it's still got like a glow about it. It still doesn't feel dry, even though the air today, I'm gonna have to insert a picture of what it looks like out there. I probably shouldn't have gone walking when I actually go out there and see it from afar, but up close, like when you're just walking around a car park, you can't really see how dusty it is, but it's quite, like I later then saw people walking around with masks on, like it's very, very dry out there. But my skin has managed to stay like pretty hydrated. Like it's still, I don't know if there's a hydration test that I can do to show you guys, but like it's still pretty hydrated considering how crazy dry it is out there today, and I haven't reapplied any oils or anything. So chuck some more deodorant on, because I know that even though it's gonna be, this party that we're going to is gonna be like afternoon, evening, it's still very, very hot. So I'm the kind of person that just likes to and then walk through it. I love this smell so much. I just love that. You guys are gonna think I'm really weird. I need to stop because my obsession with soap smell is a bit concerning. Anyway, so in terms of makeup, what are we gonna do, sister? Part of me thinks that I should go with a little bit of foundation because it is a special birthday party, but then also I just don't know if I want to go there. I'm definitely not doing concealer or anything like that. I don't want to have caked on makeup. Luckily, the foundation that I use is the MAC Face and Body Foundation. It's extremely, extremely lightweight, so it doesn't really feel like you're wearing too much, other than on a hot day when you get sweaty. So I might just put on a really thin layer. I'm not going to worry about contouring, like highlighting. I'm not going to put anything on my cheeks as I normally would. I'm just going to go through and take a blending brush and just a light brown color. This is Bel Air by Colourpop. So it is just a very like taupey light brown, and literally not a beauty YouTuber at all. I might put on a little bit of, this is Sea Stars, also by Colourpop actually, and just put that in the eye crease. Okay, for lips, I've got this Grown Alchemist, there we go, Grown Alchemist lip balm. But you can see how dry my lips get. It's terrible. And particularly at the moment, like they're just so, they'll peel like every day. It's disgusting. But then maybe I should consider putting some of that oil that I put on earlier, maybe even bringing it down onto my lips. I don't know if that's something that people do, but I know it couldn't hurt, surely. This is Kylie Jenner Rosy. I used to be really into the like super dark matte lips. I got myself in so much trouble on one video because people did not like the color of the lipstick I put on. These days, I just prefer something a little more simple. So I've just been, I'll try and do it this way, taking a little bit and trying to look at the mirror, putting it on the bottom there, and a little bit putting it on the top there, like that, to just sort of like get the edges of where my lips start, and then blending it out. And so because I've got that lip balm on, it spreads out quite nicely, whereas like the matte lips are usually quite drying. But then I find that because it is that matte lip, it adds like a good stain, so it sticks around for quite a while. So that's why I have been doing it that way. So it's just ever so slightly darker than my natural lip color. I think that's pretty much all I'm gonna do tonight. I may put some lashes on just so I look a little bit more formal, I suppose. Or maybe I'll just put a second coat of mascara on. Just spend a good amount of time bringing them up. Got it in my eyeball. I never do that. Okay, I think I'm safe. Then I've got MAC Fix Plus. I'm going to, this is in Gold Light, the best thing ever. And I'm just going to seal what, Ashley? Oh, I guess I've got foundation on today. But regardless, I put that on because A, it feels good on my skin. B, it like continues that glow. C, it feels good. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Cool, that's all we're doing for makeup. Just really natural, light, glowy. I'm not gonna worry about lashes. This is what we're gonna do. And now I'm going to go into hair. And I really don't want to do hair because it's hot. Generally, I do love the hair, but when the country's literally on fire and you're trying to do hair and makeup, it does make it a little bit challenging. The hair tool that I use is the GHD. This is one of the original GHDs. I've had it since I was 15 years old and it's still going strong. And I'm gonna go through, I might even do some curls today. Curls, maybe? And the way that I do them, I think I've done these on camera before, so I probably won't spend too much time showing you guys how I do them. It's not really hugely part of my beauty routine. But what is usually when I wash my hair, I'll wait until the next day. So it's completely dry before I do styling, and then I'll do styling first thing in the morning, like even before I do anything else or before the kids get up. But obviously going out tonight, I wanted to have my hair styled tonight. I do have a curling iron as well. I have the Muck curl stick. I actually just find that it's easier to just use my regular straightener. Whew, okay, that didn't take too long at all. This stuff does actually do like a semi sort of hold job as well. So I'll just put a little bit through that. Okay, I need to get my blonde brought up, don't I? I'm getting very dark. Okay, so I've gone plain white tee. It's like, and I've just tucked it into a little leather skirt. I'll show you the full outfit in a minute. And a jacket over the top. It is way too hot outside today to be wearing a jacket, but I feel like because the birthday is like at a cinema, it's gonna be air conditioned in there, so I may need a little something extra. So depending on how hot it is outside, which I think it is, I'll take this off and then just, yeah. So perfume wise, I'm gonna go with my Mademoiselle by Coco Chanel. Generally, I'm a Chloe wearer, but on a special occasion, I'll wear my Coco Chanel. That was my wedding perfume. So it's sort of like I don't know, it's like my special occasion perfume. Usually I put on my moisturizer at the end of the night before I go to bed. I've just been using the Nivea Rich Nourishing Moisturizer. So I just started putting that one on at night, you know, just as like a full body moisturizer, like to do my legs and everything. But I'm gonna do it before I go out. Once again, just because it's been a really, really dry day and I wanna feel nice and moisturize when I go, and because I was out walking, I've been sort of out in that dryness. Let's see if I can show you the whole back bit. Let's come down here. Should do this in my full-length mirror, but then you would have to see my bed, and I don't want to show my bed until that video comes out. P.S. my bed worked out and it looks bloody good. Anyway, so here's the outfit. I wore this leather skirt. I bought it the other day to go to the U2 Joshua Tree concert with my parents. It was so good. I've just put it with a plain white tee, the leather skirt, and I'm probably gonna do like some like heeled boots or something just to jazz it up a little bit. And then with the jacket on, I think it just makes it look a little less casual, if that makes sense. I know that tonight is a fairly casual event, so I'm not going to, well, this afternoon is a fairly casual event, so I don't wanna overdo it or anything like that. I just wanna feel comfortable, but also sort of, I don't know, feel good as well. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go off now and finish getting the kids ready, but I'll touch base again with you guys this evening to show you, I'll show you guys the end of my daily beauty routine. Okay, it is 11:15 p.m, which is, mate, I go to sleep at like 8 o'clock at the latest most nights. So being up at this time is not my jam, but the birthday party that we went to was really, really lovely. It was really nice family time. We watched Breakfast at Tiffany's, which I didn't think my kids were going to watch, but they did and they really enjoyed it, which makes me happy because I love Breakfast at Tiffany's. There are, you know, certain racial aspects of it which did not age very well, but you know, for the main romance part of the story, it's really lovely. So what I am going through and doing now is I've just taken, the product is called Nerium. I swear to God, it's probably one of those products that my mom's like ordered from like a television TVC or something like that, because I've never heard of it before, but she's been using it for a while and she got me the double cleansing botanical face wash a while ago, like for my birthday, I want to say, and I ended up using it as like a makeup remover, and it was really, really good. So I've continued to use it. Generally, I use my, what's it called, like rotational massager facial tool, this one here. But at the moment, it needs some new batteries, and I need to get on that next time I go to the grocery store. So I'm just using another white cloth just to remove all of the makeup off. And then at this point, I have been taking my hyaluronic acid. This is from the Ordinary brand. Now, originally I was putting that on in the mornings, but I noticed that the formula sort of has a, the way it dries is sort of like a film in a way. So I was putting it on under my makeup and then it was drying in sort of like this film, and it just didn't make my makeup look good. It's definitely something that needs to be washed off before you put makeup on. So yeah, I've been putting this on in the evenings. I don't feel like too dry at all, but I am going to go in with a little bit more of the oil again, just purely because I like putting it on. I just love the feeling on my skin. I love the scent because it is that chamomile, so it makes me feel ready for bed. My mum actually used to give my brothers and I like little chamomile teas when we were little before bed, so it reminds me of that and makes me feel a little like warm and cozy. I'm gonna put on some of that moisturizer again. I just really like the feeling of going to bed with a nice moisturizer on and letting it do its magic. I also love a pair of satin pajamas. These ones are literally Kmart ones. They've just been the comfiest, like they're a nice lightweight material. It doesn't like, it's not tight on your body, and they just have that nice silky feeling. I'll show you them. The downside is that they didn't really make them in my size. It's like a 6 to 8, but the shorts are quite big, so I have to sort of roll them down a little bit. These are the comfiest pajamas. I wish I had bought more when they were in stores. Okay, and then lastly, I am just going to put my night cream on. Like I said again, I don't really necessarily feel like I need a night cream with the oil that I've been using. It does give me that really moisturized feeling, but at least when I am sleeping, like, we don't have to worry about sweating makeup on or anything like that. I don't think that I feel like I'm suffocating and sort of get away with putting a bit of extra product on, and surely it's only going to help. And then lastly, I just go through and do my teeth again. All right, so that is it, you guys. That is my full daily beauty routine. Obviously, there's going to be other things in there, here and there, like, you know, like things like brow maintenance, like hair removal, all that kind of stuff, but that's more once a week type stuff or weekly beauty routine stuff. So if you want to see another version of that, let me know. If you have any other products that you think that I would like and should try, then please let me know that as well. If you guys are interested in trying out those Teamy products, I've got a discount code for 30% off. That's going to be ASH30. So I'll make sure that that's down in the description box below, so you can go and use it and try out the products for yourself. But honestly, honest to God, I do really recommend them. Like, I think the two that I've tried so far are really lovely. I'll continue to use it and update you guys with how it's going if you wanted to sort of get more of an idea of how it's going before you buy yourself. Anyway, thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys all next time. Bye!